Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're checking out this new game called Royale from Paladin's creators Hi-Rez. Now, PUBG costs around $30 to enter in and have fun. Now, Royale is going to be free to play as well. So the game starts off with a couple different options here between, different classes. You might be thinking that this gives you some kind of cool, abilities like in Paladins, but that's not really the case. Really, the game just lets you pick between different options here to give you kind of like a starting buff. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Assassin just to get some more of that speed. So the match doesn't have too much of a wait time. Push to talk works really well. Hey buddy, what's up? The controls are kind of similar to Fortnite. Let's say movement feels a little bit more clunky. Graphics look okay for the most part. But as you can see here, the movement's okay. There's not really a shift button. Is there auto run or anything like that? Not sure yet. This is what the entry looks like. Kind of a cool background there. But yeah, push tab to open up the map. Let's go ahead and pick the Jade Gardens. So you can see the map is pretty big. You can get a mount though, which is cool. One thing I really like about this game actually is that when you mark a place on the map, there's actually a very good visual indicator. This huge yellow beam which comes up, which is actually really cool. It's easy to find your team and stuff like that. Now the start of the match does start off pretty quickly, and it can be hard to get a good bearing. You do have some of these kind of power-ups starting off, like some of these defensive mechanics that are kind of like your spells per se, I guess. A little bit different than some other games. Opening up boxes is pretty similar to other games, however. Not really sure what this is. Okay, looks like you could kind of like make some weapon with some currency. Not sure yet how to get that currency. Looks like I am going down already. Gonna try to pick up some things here. Looks like I do got that teleporting. Whoa, what is going on? We got some kind of bomb here that I'm gonna make myself invisible. We are getting some good action here already. Ooh, this lag is no bueno. Now I'm dead. Looks like we do have some people that already dropped down. One thing I don't like about the game is that some of these battles can be pretty chaotic. Wow, that knife does a lot of damage. Holy, I did not know it did that much damage. Got him. Oh, nice. Yeah, so as you can see, the shooting is pretty weird, kind of jank, but it's okay. Not the worst shooting I've ever seen. It's definitely like pretty, the boxes are pretty big, You wouldn't think you'd hit some of these shots, but you actually end up hitting them. Man, this guy does not want to go down. Got him. Nice. Alright, let's... Okay, I got some ammo. So remember, guys, that you do want to finish off these opponents like this. If you don't, they will come back. Shooting is taking some getting used to. It's a pretty good shot. Okay. Oh, down. I gotta say, this chicken thing is pretty funny. I got a bad aim. So overall, guys, do I think that this is gonna make a mark in the Royale industry? I definitely think this is a little bit more of an interesting take on the Royale genre than something like Radical Heights or a lot of those kind of pub ripoff clones. Now, the interesting things about Royale are the down mechanics. You turn into a chicken, which gives you the ability to kind of dodge enemy shots, which is fun. Not only that, but your teammates actually don't have to pick you up, which is a really, really cool thing in my opinion. Basically, after 25 seconds, you come back to life, and you can start playing again with a little bit lower health. Some of the cool things about the game are the you know, the cool little beam down that show where you're going to land, kind of let your teammates know where you're looking without looking on the map. I also really like the cooldowns are pretty fun. They give some element of verticality to the game when you're jumping up and blasting around. Give you some more options to work with in the beginning, maybe if you're not finding a weapon. Additionally, the melee strikes are actually pretty powerful, and they could help you out in the beginning if you manage to get the jump on someone. That's actually kind of a cool feature. In terms of the map, though, it is kind of floaty and kind of wide spaced. I would like to see more loot buildings added, perhaps a smaller map, and overall the map feels kind of plain and dull. The textures and stuff are very kind of like washed out and muddy, as you can see here on the screen. So graphical fidelity is not this game's strong suit per se. I don't think it has quite a good art style as something as cartoony as Fortnite, but it's definitely not as realistic as something like PUBG. Similar to Paladins, though, if you've ever played that. Overall, though, guys, I think this is a decent entry into the Battle Royale genre. I don't think it's going to be still too many players from Fortnite or PUBG, but maybe someone who's burnt out in PUBG might be able to find this a bit more approachable than Fortnite since there is no building involved. The shooting is pretty wonky in some ways. I think it would benefit me to lower my sensitivity down. There is pretty generous hitboxes, though, and it's kind of cool to see the damage being pretty potent. You can only use 2 weapons, however, so that's a little bit weird. But the weapons do kind of feel a little bit different from each other and kind of fun to use. Overall, though, guys, I think this is worth checking out since it's free to play. I can't really say how well it's going to do, but I think it's going to have a sizable following just for those free-to-play audience. Maybe the Paladin people might migrate over. But if they can kind of introduce some cool cosmetics and stuff like that, maybe improve the map a bit in terms of more loot around, I think this could be a decent option to try out, guys, if you're not a fan of Fortnite and you want something a little bit more fast-paced and perhaps arcadey than PUBG. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out this video. If you want to see more video game content on this channel, let me know down in the comments down below, since I usually do VPN reviews and stuff like that. I'll see you again on the next one.